Getting a college education is expensive. It may even be frightening sometimes. Just thinking about it is stressful. But knowledge, skills, expertise, and training are exactly what employers are looking for today. And what tends to be a common requirement among those jobs you see posted online or in an ad? That's right, a four-year degree. And not all of us can be celebrities and make millions of dollars. So before you start to make judgments about going to college, just hear me out, because you never know. This information you find out today may be essential for your future. Attaining a four-year degree is important. Attaining a four-year degree is important because you may be able to get higher paying jobs, you are more likely to be employed, and lastly, your financial security is more intact in the future. First off, attaining a bachelor's degree is important because you can get higher paying jobs. According to the Institute of Education Sciences, in 2012, the median of earnings for young adults with a bachelor's degree was $46,900, while the pay range was $22,900 through $30,000 for those without a bachelor's degree. In other words, young adults with a bachelor's degree earn more than twice as much as those without one. Young adults without a four-year degree made about 50% or more less than those who attained a bachelor's degree. Take the Ben Carson story, for example. Ben Carson was a poor African-American boy living in poverty in Detroit in the mid to late 1900s, with a mother that only had a third-grade education level. His mother sometimes worked 3 jobs at a time and pushed him towards the importance of education, even though he didn't see the importance of education himself. She often had to clothe him with clothes that she made herself, being unable to afford them. Might I remind you, this was during the Civil Rights era, where there was much upheaval and unrest in the African-American community. He eventually graduated high school with honors, then was accepted into Yale University, then to the School of Medicine at Michigan State University. Ben Carson attained his doctorate degree, and his starting salary was around $300,000. Dr. Carson started out from a background like many of you. Do not let your background define who you are. Secondly, attending college is important because you are more likely to be employed. According to the 2013 data by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, for adults 25 years of age and older with an education less than a four-year degree, the unemployment rate is 7.5% compared to adults with a bachelor's degree, which is 4%. Adults 25 years of age and older with less than a bachelor's degree are 3.5% more likely to be employed than those without at least a bachelor's degree. Juan Valera was an 18-year-old high school dropout who was considering the high school equivalent, the GED. He states, "Truth is, I don't want a GED." Valera wishes to attain a four-year degree in criminal justice and eventually work with the FBI. But in today's world, a GED cannot even get you hired at Burger King. Every time he stops to ask if they are hiring, they claim that he is bothering them. Valera realized that companies want credential that says this person has the knowledge, skills, and expertise to do the job correctly. Now that employers are looking for college degree recipients for the best jobs, what are you going to do when you cannot find a decent supporting job? Lastly, attaining a bachelor's degree may help you be more financially stable. According to John Van Heck, a writer for MidPost, a four-year college degree carries greater lifetime financial rewards and stability than a work life anchored with some college or high school diploma. In accumulated income earnings, it's not even close. Recent research and analysis from the Economic Policy Institute reported in the Upshot, a New York Times economics column, find that college graduates make more money, significantly more money, than less well-educated Americans. We shouldn't need to study to know that educational achievement translates into greater lifetime savings and earnings. This goes back to being able to make more money with a bachelor's degree, and also getting your four-year degree will make you more financially stable than those without one. Now let's go back to the Ben Carson example. Once again, I emphasize that he was poor and came from an unstable background. But with his college education, his four-year degree, then eventually a doctorate degree, his annual salary and job was enough to secure his financial security, as well as his mother's financial security, who broke her back trying to provide for her children. Now we have just reviewed why these 3 reasons were why going to college is important and getting your four-year degree. These reasons were, it can help you get higher paying jobs, you are more likely to be employed, and it increases your financial stability in the future. Now I know many of you are thinking that college is expensive and you cannot afford it. Well, there are scholarships, grants, federal loans, and private loans designed specifically to help young people like you complete a four-year degree. And um, and with the salary you are making, you with your bachelor's degree, you should be able to pay them off in a decent amount of time. Even though you are paying off these loans, your financial security is still intact because you have a better chance of making more money in the future than those without a bachelor's degree and a better chance at keeping your job. You may also be thinking that you cannot even get into college with your grade point average. There are two-year colleges across the country that accept people who struggled in high school and have a low grade point average. Take that as a second chance to redeem yourself. Get good grades and get a good grade point average. Apply for undergraduate scholarships, then make your way to a four-year college. Lastly, yes, there are a lot of people out there who make high wages without a bachelor's degree, but guess what? That is a 1 in a million chance. They either had to work their way up to it, they're celebrities, or there's some other extenuating circumstance. This is not possible for all of you, so take your chance now. The rest of your life starts today, and from here on out, it's up to you to make the right decision.